Hello, everyone. Welcome to the Fairtrade B2B Virtual Expo orientation for our upcoming Fairtrade B2B Virtual Expo 2023. I'm Marielle, and I'm your communications coordinator for WFTO Asia, and I will be conducting the orientation for you. We will be showing different guidelines for the upcoming expo for January 16th and 18th, 2023. Just as a reminder, the application period is from November 1 to 30, 2022. Please make sure to submit all the documents and requirements by November 30th. What are the requirements? The requirements are the following. Number 1, organization and product information. Number 2, 10 product pictures from the new collection. If you have more than 10, you can definitely exceed. The more, the better. And a 3 to 5 minute product presentation talking about the current inventory line, your product line, and as well as the enterprise overall. Here's the timeline for the expo in itself. So as mentioned, the application period is from November 1st to 30th. And make sure that all the documents and information is submitted by November 30th. We will be announcing the participating Fairtrade enterprises and other enterprises, as well as event schedules by December 9th, 2022. We will also be sending welcome emails, a copy of the e-catalog, the event schedule, and the Zoom link by January 9th, 2023. The virtual expo will be done online via Zoom, hence the Zoom link, and it will take place from January 16th and January 18th, 2023. There is a selection criteria wherein we will be selecting the first 20 participants who have registered and submitted all their requirements. It is first come, first serve, and we are opening it to our guaranteed Fairtrade members. If you're not a guaranteed Fairtrade member, please reach out to us. We can definitely provide in detail other information on how to join the B2B Expo 2023. So one of the first requirements would be the information about your organization or enterprise. We would recommend a short paragraph about the product that you are offering. Highlight the product line, highlight the skills and expertise of your artisans and or producers, and the unique selling point of your product. You would need to also classify which product category does the enterprise belong. We do have 4 classifications: home and lifestyle, small gifts and decor, food and cosmetics, and fashion and accessories. We would also need you to provide the pricing in US dollars, whether it's retail price range and wholesale price range. Another key information that would be useful to our buyers and consumers would be the financing and buying conditions. So the mode of payment and conditions of payment, the shipping options available, and as well as the buying conditions, like the MOQ, product development, and any customizations, if any. It's also important to know the time frame and capacity of when the product will be available. So indicate the product time frame and as well as the volume which you can accommodate. Other key information would be the resource plan. What is the inventory of your raw materials and where do you source them? Through these items, you can also highlight how you source them, whether it's through natural dye, highlight the process for that, and also the raw materials in collaboration with different village folks that you work with for you to get your products and your other needs. Now, the second requirement would be information about your product. You would need to identify 48 of your new products that you wish to feature in the upcoming B2B Expo. This will be shown in the e-catalog we will be preparing for our buyers and consumers, and this will also be available to everyone to view. We would need first, product name, second, a short description and or features of the product. Number 3, we would need the size and or dimension in centimeters, and if you can indicate as well as the weight, please do so, and as well as the materials used for the product. Now that we have that, and we have the information and the specifications of the information that we would need for your products, we now proceed to show you samples of product lines and photos and how we can showcase your products. Disclaimer, these photos are not ours and are sourced in the internet. These are more or mere inspirations on how you can take your photos. So here's a sample here. We would highly recommend to take your photos in a well-lit environment. Make sure that there is enough lighting. So if you are close to a window and you're taking pictures through your camera and or your smartphone, place it by the window so there will be as much light in the photos themselves. To avoid any blurry photos, if you are using a DSLR camera, please make sure to put it on a tripod or a steady surface wherein you can just click. If you are using your smartphone, we would recommend you using the highest setting possible and make sure that to take multiple shots of the same product so that way you can select the best product photo. You can see all the items are neatly arranged in a table or a flat surface that shows every item available in your inventory. You can also show one product but different color variations. That's helpful for the buyers and consumers. Here's another photo sample set. If you are selling small items in jewelry, we would recommend putting them in this manner to make sure that the pendant and the fine work created done by the artisans are shown. You can put them on a satin cloth, a neutral colored satin cloth, a platter, or these jewelry holders that you see in the photo. If you are selling food and other perishable items, please make sure to put them in jars that are clean and sanitized. And again, an emphasis on the well-lit, bright environment where you'll picture or take pictures of your products. For shoes, you can neatly arrange them in rows and then take product shots like these ones, or as a whole with all of the shoes that are available or footwear that are available. If you are selling or highlighting home decor and furniture, small furniture, and other accessories, and you do not wish to use a white background, you can do so, but please make sure that it does not distract the consumers and the buyers from the main subject, which is your product. That's why we always encourage neutral backgrounds when you take it. But if you'd like to provide your own spin and creativity, just make sure that the main product is the one that's highlighted. If People can be also added on the product photos if they wish to model their products. You can provide us photos on the process on how the product is created. That will be very helpful for the buyers and consumers to visualize the process that our artisans undergo to create high quality fair trade products. Now that we've discussed the collection photos, we will now proceed to examples of individual pictures. So again, with the emphasis on a well-lit photo, no blur, much focus. For individual photos, we would recommend using neutral backgrounds on this one. The reason behind this is so that the photo or the product itself will highlight the details of the product that's shown. These will be used in the e-catalog, and it will showcase the workmanship of your artisans and the quality of the products overall. If you are selling jewelry, again, we would like to encourage our members and to people who will be taking the pictures to make sure that the photos are not blurry. You can provide photos of your artisans and or models wearing them, but in the detail wherein they can see the product itself. Otherwise, you can set them on a neutral colored cloth or board. Make sure that the lighting is ample or enough, and then make sure that the photos aren't blurry. If you're selling small home goods and furniture and as well as apparel, you can take photos or provide us with photos of models modeling the shirt and or fashion accessory, or show them in a way that how they're being used at home. Like say, for example, this throw pillowcase, this vase, and this basket. We now will talk about image specifications. So the file format must be in RGB format. It should not be black and white because we would like to emphasize the color and the vibrance of your products. When you take your photos or someone will take them for you, just make sure that they provide you the photos in .jpeg or .png format. Any other format will cause higher memory usage and may not be supported by other programs. And we also recommend using the maximum resolution in the event that we would need to expand or crop the photos for the e-catalog and other promotional materials, and so that the quality of the photo will not be destroyed. Now we'll talk about the video specifications. So the third requirement talks about a video presentation highlighting or talking about your product line. You would need to provide an edited version for at least 3 to 5 minutes long. And in the event resources are limited, you can provide at least 5 to 10 minutes of you talking about the product bit by bit. Now you have to make sure that the video must be in landscape orientation, which means it has to be horizontal. If you're taking it through your smartphone and holding your phone like this, please make sure to tilt it and hold it like this. This is how you hold your phone to take horizontal videos. If you are using a mobile device to record, we highly encourage to use the maximum resolution and make sure that you would minimize any background noise and the setting is well lit. If it is dim or dark, we might not be able to fix or edit the video, or it may not show the true vibrance and colors of your product. The video format must be in .mp4 and .mov. And in case there is a prepared scripting, we highly encourage you to attach that along with the other requirements for us to provide to be given more information that we can use on other key materials in preparation for the B2B Expo. If in case you are camera shy though, you can also prepare the video in a slideshow presentation, but we would need you to speak and let your voice be heard describing the products. Now, how to submit the requirements and the materials. We do accept it in two ways, through WeTransfer to communications at WFTOAsia.com or through a Google Drive link, upload it there, and send it to communications at WFTOAsia.com. Please make sure that the link or the folder can be viewed by anyone and not restricted within your organization, and we have access to download the materials. For any questions and concerns, please reach out to Fa at WFTOAsia.com. She is our program coordinator if you have any questions about the program. If you have any questions about the materials and how to record, please reach out to myself. I am the communications coordinator of WFTO Asia, Marielle at WFTOAsia.com. And that brings us to the end of our orientation video. Thanks so much for tuning in. We hope we've provided as much information as you would need in order to start your process. Good luck and all the best. See you in January 2023.